Well, hello everyone. My name is Zach O'Shea, and this is Box of Teeth. As it is also Friday, we're going to delve back into the world of Red Rock Shadow, a Soulsborne role-playing game, right now. Red Rock Shadow is an action horror role-playing game about war, desertion, and redemption. Loosely based on the Great War, or World War I for most of us, it takes place in a pastiche of Europe from that era. It's a game that's spiced with the themes and moods that originate from Software's Dark Souls and Bloodborne games. It's meant to be fast-paced, cinematic, but also with enough mystery and horror to leave a lasting impression. In this game, players take the role of deserters. These are people that are criminals, all that have deserted the armies they are part of, and they now seek a way to destroy or escape the eternal trenches. They realize there's something supernatural about the war, and also their uncanny abilities to process the substance that is the fuel of this war, known as Krur. With these Krur-based abilities, they can mow down foes ranging from beleaguered troops to mutated animals to demons and beyond. As part of a squad, they can use their camaraderie to make sure that every mission is brought to success unless they're all slain by the end. There's a lot of supernatural elements kind of hinted at in what I just said and that I've gone over before, but there's one that we really haven't touched on yet, and that's the Inconceivable. Everyone knows that humanity does not walk the eternal trenches alone. Few are willing to admit this to themselves, and even less to say something about it out loud. Oh, there was once flowery poems that one might point to about the personification of death that walks along us in our shadow. Few of those are penned anymore, however, save those begging for him to return so we can find some sort of release. Now, there are things, though, that live beneath foxholes or swim in the darkness between dim stars. They leave uncanny markings in the mud of no man's land. They whisper insanity into officers' ears. Soldiers often dream of the same vaguely humanoid things that live in ruined, blasted-out villages. Villagers dream often of strange, insectoid-like creatures that wander fortifications and suck flesh from a sleeping soldier's feet. These visions, they might be just delusions brought on by degeneration, but maybe not. Those in the know, after all, know dark magic is real. The castaways from hell wander beside them in the eternal trenches. Why not stranger, more terrible things? Certainly if creatures that feed off of abject misery, existential angst, and destroyed dreams exist, they would swarm over the eternal trenches like flies on a corpse. Demons, they're solid enough and understandable enough for most mortal folks, yet there are always things out there that are going to be inconceivable. Thank you for taking a glimpse with me into the world of Red Rock Shadow. This is an independent horror role-playing game I've been working on for a while. There's an ashcan over on DriveThruRPG and Itch. It is using the Lumen system. It's from last year. However, since then I've been working on my own system, banging it out with some friends and the like as we play it every week, and it's getting closer and closer to completion. So I wanted to share more of the world with you, but you can go get a sneak peek by going over there. You can find links for it as well as other horror-related role-playing projects that I have at www.zacharyoshea.com. If you're more interested in the Dungeons & Dragons content that I have that is all horror-related, all for 5th edition, and all perfectly free, you can go to boxofteeth.blogspot.com. I'm also a horror author, so if you want to read Grease Paint, which has a killer clown, Book 2 will be out fairly soon, sometime this summer. You can also go to www.zacharyoshea.com. As always, I really appreciate your time and your attention, and I hope you have a great weekend.